Saleha, and today we'll have a sketchbook tour! Woo! Applause! I'll start with the stickers since they're made by my friend Issy, and I'll link her channel down below. Hi Issy! And this one is sparkly. I'm lucky and got the sparkly one. I'm not sure if she still sells them, but these are all by her. I'm not sure about the mushroom. I don't remember. Now, here we go. Now it fits. This is a Lichtern sketchbook. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but no one seems to be completely aware of how we're pronouncing it. If you know, do tell me. And I didn't put much effort into the opening page. Also, this sketchbook is pretty old. This is from 2022. I have a lot of new ones, but I thought, why not mix them up and show some older ones? Because they're cute. Like him. Most like him. The Chocobo. I wish I did put some more effort into this one, because the Chocobo is very cute and it had potential, but we have what we have when we get what we get. These are from Issy as well. They were on the letter. She sent the stickers in and I just stuck them here. And these are just little doodles I made with Crayola Super Tips. I really enjoyed this specific color and I finished it quite fast. I just want to buy 37 of that color only. This is censored because it is the letter the stickers came with. And this is my Final Fantasy character in sportswear. This is implying the rest is not an option, only gym. It's gym bro time. We are talking about CrossFit today. And then mushroom birds. This is, I think, the mushroom is called ink cap. I could be wrong, I don't remember the name in English. But the birds are supposed to be ink caps. There's not much to their design, except the fact that I really like the mushrooms, but I also vibe with the fact that they could be birds. And they're sitting in either water or a blue void. Or clouds. Or wet, moist clouds. This was made from like a scrap paper I had from something else. And it's again just like the Crayola marker and my my ink brush pen. The ink brush pen is... well, it's most definitely somewhere. It's one of the Pentel ones with real bristles and I've been using it a lot. And underneath we have a little sketch of a scenery. If it's like this, I either found the pictures on stock photo sites or like just on Google. So they're not pictures I took. I really like this particular one, but I am partial to sunflowers. And this is a burger. I'm probably... yeah, this is definitely from... this is the day we forget everything. It's from Stock Market. At Stock Photo site. And this is my character again. And I wanted to draw someone in a swimsuit. And I drew a tiny bit here. But then I got scared and I didn't do that. It was supposed to like be a swim scene here. But it just extended into more burgers. I remember specifically I drew these after trying to draw that one. Actually, why is that to hold the burger? Because it doesn't look like it would be a tough material. It just looks like a straw. Would that hold the burger? I know I drew it, but I have no idea what that is. And these are just like American houses. I was looking up the street view and I was quick sketching some houses. This is definitely watercolor with a bit of like fine liner. I'm not sure which specific fine liner, but it's a fine liner. And I clearly did not enjoy the faces here because I washed them out. The washi have some tiny little bears on it. I hope I have it somewhere stuck because it's really cute. But it needs to be stuck on a surface that is purely white under so we can see it. And I have this one trying to run away. I tried to run away too if people were sticking washi tape on me. I'll be honest. And these were ingredients to our salad. There's like, I think that's... I can't tell what's behind the tomato. It's like tomatoes, it's some cucumbers. Pretty sure some of these are grapes. These are definitely grapes. This might be a potato. I think I boiled a potato for it. It's the radishes, the salad, some fish. I don't know what that is. Probably cheese. And this is my old OC Atten. And at the time I drew this, I hadn't drawn him in many years. So I kind of just sketched him around. And then I wasn't feeling like drawing hands, and I was like, oh, I will draw hands. But it didn't go very well because all of them have the word no on them. I made sure future me remembered I didn't want to draw them. And I kind of really like this. I know it's super duper sketchy, but it has a certain oomph about it. This is my Gilbert's 2 character. And this is the character from I was using for the Outer Worlds. And this is just my OC Alzi. He's not from related to anything. He just exists. And these are swatches. I got some really nice paint. Some nice paint that I rarely ever use because it doesn't really go with how I work. Since I mostly doodle, it feels bad to use it. I know it's kind of defeats the purpose of having paint, so I was thinking of giving it away. It's really nice and naturey as well, but yeah, I don't use it. And it seems like there were some sketches of people here. I definitely see a bunny boy on that one. I don't remember if he was done on top of the swatches or the swatches were done on top of him. There's more food. We have some sort of salami with some greens and tomatoes. This tomato in particular kind of looks like a radish. And this seems to be dairy. I am pretty sure that's milk and eggs, and the others are too sketchy to comprehend what they are, but I don't know. And we have potatoes and carrots. I was very into drawing food at this time. I wasn't into finishing the drawing of food. As you can notice, this needed a lot more rendering to resemble what I was going after. But I was doodling it quite a lot. There's even a carrot here and a jug of milk. I've never actually seen jugs like this in real life. I've never gotten one, but I always see them in movies. And there's just more of Neha. And here as well. It's like his emo episode where he sits in front of a window where it rains. I do quite like the eyes. They're really cute. I'm not sure what happened to his chin, but the eyes are quite cute there. And I really enjoy how squishy this one is. It has like a really cutesy face about it. I don't know what that demon is. We don't discuss demon. Oh, and this is like from directly. I keep using this. This is directly from the game. I was AFKing in different spots to draw them. So this is in Western La Noscia. It's the Etherite that is the closest to the sea. Not where the main city port is, but the smaller settlement. Don't ask why I remember that. And this as well. This is like at the very edge of it. When you sit behind this house, you can see all the stuff around it, and this is the main hall. These are the most birds. This one's a bit too dark. It's a bit lighter in real life than on the camera, but yeah, it's a bit too dark for a corgi. Unless he's very muddy, then we don't lack in muddy mossy birds either. And this is Assie's Law, kind of from Final Fantasy XIV as well. I didn't really draw that part much, so you can't tell, but I was sketching one of the cities. I'm not sure where exactly I was sitting to sketch that. I don't go to Azisla all that often. And this is my OC Bird. He's a store manager. I don't know what he has to do with Azisla, but he's drawn on the same page, so maybe that's where he sources his ingredients. And we're back in Western La Noscia. In here, I'm not sure which building I was inside. I was definitely in one of the halls you can enter, but I have no idea which one. Also, I was using the nice paint on these. It is very naturey and nice. And post-Mughal, I'm not sure, but I may have been doing the post-Mughal questline at this point, where you help the little Mughals deliver their letters to people, since it is a post and a Mughal. And this is just the biggest building you can see in the area. It's the lighthouse. Wish I drew a bit more of what's around the lighthouse, but I do enjoy the sketch of Indian. And more Final Fantasy environments. And still with that paint, I used it quite a bit in the beginning. And this is just like in the North Shroud. The settlements have these buildings with the green roofs. I'm the biggest fan of Gridania, since the architecture is the cutest and most naturey. Okay, maybe not cute. It is a building still, but it's very naturey and feels nice. And this is just like Costa del Sol in La Noscia. It doesn't look much like the place I was drawing, but it had the nice weather and the water was very blue. And I drew it, obviously, because it is in my sketchbook, so it means at some point I did draw it. And it's just a chocobo stable. It's when you play the White Mage questline, at some point you end up being quite a bit in this area, if I don't remember wrong. So it is that chocobo stable where you're talking with everyone about them. And it's just Springans. You kind of find them everywhere, and some of them have like colorful rocks. But I didn't want to hunt them down to see what color the rocks are, so I just went with a very basic crystal-y quartz rock. And it's just our friend the cactuar in the wrong color. It looks, I would say deserty, but they are cacti. They were already kind of deserty. So I don't know what happened to that one. Must be evolving. Now, I had fun with this. I used a generator to generate a random animal, and then I used the generator to tell me a job, and that's how this became. Because as you can see, this is a water duck, and he's a captain, and I don't know why no job was an option of the job filter. So the Foxy is just in a cozy pajama because he's at home vibing, and this is an accountant. And because he's an accountant, he's passing out before even reaching the office. He's not tired, he just doesn't want to. I understand, Mr. Accountant, we understand. And we have Lawyer Bro, which is just your regular frog, and he has the look about him of my client said something ridiculous and I have to pretend it makes sense. I skip him, but he has no job. I just wanted him to be there. My favorite is the anteater. This is an anteater and she's housekeeper. And I don't know, there's something about her shape. She's so soft and cute and looks like she would be a really good housekeeper. I love her. And we have Pizza Fox. He's a delivery boy and brings hot pizza to pizza night. Or non-pizza night. Then again, you can make all night pizza night. Alright. No one stops you. You have the freedom. And obviously we have the hot dog. It's a salesman, and because it is a this type of dog, I just went with a hot dog stand. And we have a cat. It's rare I put the energy into the props on them, but I really enjoy the prop on this one. The umbrella doesn't look too bad either. I usually have big issues with umbrellas, but this one looks fine. I don't know why I was drawing biscuits there. These are just like a mishmash of everything. This is a bird I have. And it's just a blue bird with really unlikely to fly with wings and everything. And he was enjoying a bit of flowers. My Final Fantasy character again. A random snake dude slithering about. Random person with strawberries and a strawberry bird. It looks more colorful in reality. That one looks very faded on the camera. And we have like fizzy drinks and a long rat. Well, he's not long. His legs are long. And I'm pausing because he had a face transplant. This is just my Azim from Final Fantasy. Because you're not shown how he looks, so you can just go with wherever you want. But apparently he didn't like his initial face because he suffered a transplant over here. And he's surrounded by tomatoes. Implying maybe he's a tomato farmer. There's even a bee here, so we could get him into farming. There's... I would say my cup, it's the shape of my cup, but it has strawberries. My cup doesn't have strawberries, but... Actually, I think they're tomatoes. They're kind of round. I would argue that it's these. I have a tomato in pixels here. And it's just... I didn't do anything with the concept. I think it's a bit edgy. But I did seem to have drawn him. And this is just like baby him. I don't know why. I just wanted to draw bean people, and kids are bean people. And this is someone waiting for the bus in the bus stop. And pandas with a... Are these stingrays or sharks? I don't actually remember. I think it's one of the sharks. It's a very low detail on him. I like this one. This one it's having a nice snap in the corner. Oh, I like this one a lot. It's wrong, and his hips would have to be really huge. But I really vibe with how warm and happy it is. And this one as well is just small and taking note of some little flowers. And here hanging out on a ledge with the sunflowers. Here looking like he's dead inside. With sunflower. You know, the usual. And we have Nudibrak. I think that's how you say it. And I don't know why he's the only one here, because the rest of them are clearly ladybugs done in different ways. This one's watercolor. This one's... It's some of this paper that I drew on top. Watercolor, and then just a bit of Posca marker. And there were like splotches, and all of them are sharks, but I glued it here, so I can't show it anymore. I don't know why I glued it. And then we have an interesting practice, and we have the moss birds again. And I think these yetis are from the YouTuber Emily Arts. I'm not sure, but I will link her in the description just in case they are. And then obviously more moss birds. I kind of just duplicated what was on this because I put this on top after. There's more like practice over there, and this is like a bird that you meet a lot in the game. It just follows you around but looks at you with no reaction. And more of those poses. A very cursed shadowing from the bird. And this little guy with bird on top. Oh yeah, it is duplicated again. I duplicated some of the images underneath simply because this is very, very transparent, and I was doing like post practice on them. but I was getting bored in between, so I was drawing these. These are first. If it's on this, it means these were first. Snake and a porksy. I really like this snake. He's very angry over here. I like the size of this. I could make myself a sticker with that size. It's a good size. More poses. Monkey. That frog has seen things. This monkey as well. They've definitely seen things, and they're not content about what they've seen. And yeah, these are like all glued in here. I will skip faster past what is just post-practice, since there's nothing to say about it. I didn't make the pose. I just drew it. There's some more snakes. I didn't like the face. I do like that drawing though. I like his face, this guy's face there. I think it's one of the people that was posing. I think it's the same person that was doing the poses. Duck. Just like more pose practice and a little Celeha in there. I didn't come up with drawing it like that. I was looking at an art book, and the guy was explaining how to draw bugs or wherever. I don't know if that was the theme, but I remember he was drawing bugs. And this is from another book. He was drawing someone's hands, and the person was an elderly gentleman. And it looked really nice, so I tried to draw it like he was drawing it. Obviously, it doesn't look anything like he was drawing it, but that was the intention. Flower, probably. This Percy had like a bit of an ink leakage. That's why it says it got hurt. It didn't get hurt. It just had an ink leakage. And these are from an MMO. I don't remember the name. I didn't play it myself. My husband was. But I decided to draw the mount because the mount itself was really, really cute. And I have another Porksy here. This one is really sweet and nothing leaked on it, so that's good. I have some trash from magazine. And circus people. I really, really like circus outfits. They're always like so flaunty and showy. And I like their acrobats a lot. I'm not into the other numbers much. I don't like anything with the animals, and I'm not particular to clowns, but I really enjoy the acrobatics. Now, this is a bit strange. The whole idea is that society was infiltrated by balloons that are very convincing at pretending they're people. So these are all people, and they just have like an image plastered onto them, and it's just balloons. I was laughing at some point that having like a dating game, but everyone is this as a sprite would be absolutely hilarious. And these are most definitely circus people from the acrobats. This seems to be trapeze, and here I was drawing very, very colorful stuff with the Crayolas. I really like these two, and this guy is quite fun too. More acrobats and my angry bird, but this time with the flowers. And here as well. Oh, I found the washi tape. It has the cute animals on it. I have grapes and desserts and acrobats. and I was practicing how hoodies look. I'm still not good at drawing hoodies, but I did draw them from time to time. And this was more from the game, but I put even less effort in it, so it's just a blob of gray. If you ask me where in Western Thailand this is, I would have trouble recognizing it not for the light, just because of how lazy it is. And here I was drawing a random bird person. The markers were always leaking a bit on this page. The ink doesn't sink in, it sits on top a lot. Duck. And bigger duck. And this is a sticker from Easy, and it was very adorable, so I just drew a smaller one next to it. Right now I feel it's a waste because I could have put it on a cover, but there we go. That's what happened to it. Oh, and this is funny. She was pink. This is from Gumball. And as you can see, stuff was being swatched there. This pink survived and remained pink, but the other pink turned into this. It's from... wait. Have returned. It's these. So the quality is questionable. Sometimes they fade strange. These are also stickers from EC, the flowers, and I kind of drew someone inside of them. And it's a bird. And I was probably lamenting over bringing drawings, which is fine, no one cares. And have a donut dog. I don't remember if that's from somewhere or just wanted to draw a dog inside a donut. I have no idea. This is still my character, and I think it's another dog. Maybe dog. Perhaps dog. Bowl of cereal, a trailer, another trailer. I don't know what was up with trailers. I've never been close to a trailer, but apparently I'm very into their shape. They do look very cute. They're so round. And I really like this one. I don't know why I don't do eyes more often like this. I do enjoy how they look. But then I get lazy and just draw a blob. Blob for the win. Then, unsurprisingly, more of him. And with a few stickers from EC, these are very reflective. The camera doesn't catch them too well as all things shiny, but these are very reflective. And there's one there as well. I like this one. He looks in shock. It's like when you go to the dentist and this is your dentist. I'm not sure I would want that to be my dentist, but it happens sometimes. And it's just a random bunny. Apparently, I didn't know. I guess I drew that. And then at a later time, I wrote where I was. Yeah. But if I am to look at it now, I'm sure it's wherever these guys live. I did write inhabitants, so it's probably one of the views there. There's like a spire going up at some point, so it must be that one. This is in like an inhabitable place. Inhabitable. I'm not good with buildings, but I really liked this one. I had to sit in like someone else's garden to draw that one, but that one's really, really cute. And these are still like Crayola drawings, and I was still in the circus spirit, so I drew circus people, but as animals. And this is again a case of the marker being a bit cursed. This was really blue, but wherever blue I used in this pot became yellow. This was also blue. It was definitely not green. This one looks nicer in green, but I don't know about this one because it was supposed to go with blue. Oh no, Patrick, what happened to you? I need to identify which marker that pink is because it definitely becomes orange, which is fine. But now Patrick has a weird stomach blemish from it. And there's chickens. And tinier chickens. I think SpongeBob's color also looks very different from how it was. That's a shame. This mess watching method, please observe. It's very, very high IQ. And because there's so much shadowing here, I just put like a girl and this guy groveling. Pretty sure that was a reference, but it's funny to see someone groveling after you see this lad over here. And we have Squidward that also has a very yellow head for no reason. And I was swatching the skin tones for Crayola here. And just put a leaf on top. I don't know why these ones are being swatched. They're definitely not from that set. Oh, what happened to you? There were supposed to be 4 challenges. Where's the last one? And there's chickens. And chickens. And she's not holding the chickens. Her hands are chickens. And more chickens. And I was watching Doodle Date. And they have one of these little dudes around. And I drew one. Because he's cute. Then more chickens. I was playing Bioshock. This is a prop from Bioshock. I know it's just a regular item, but that's where I was drawing that from. Next to the chickens, obviously. How can you draw props without chickens? And I have an eraser sheet like that. I don't know where it is right now. I would show it to you. This is a dude reading. That's Kokomi in the wrong colors because they faded. I'm very sad about all the fadings. This is Kokomi on the other side. I think that this is an improvement. I'm be honest, this improvement. And these are just like little tiny doodles. I like the pose on that one, it's very squishy. And he usually wears red, and when you go in a certain place, they give you a robe. And traditionally it's black, so I just did that. This Son of Sea, he lives for inconvenience. His arms are wings, so he can't grab anything. And these are just like tiny birds and the creepy hand. More of that OC. I don't think I ever gave him a name. I played around with stuff giving him a name, but he never got one, even though I draw him from time to time. It's just like more practice there. Name is Totoro. I don't know if it's more chickens, so I would take this off. There's no point, because they're just more chickens. And wherever the hell that is. And also that guy was trying my hand at someone's face. I don't know who that is. Apparently they were cute, and I also did not really capture their likeness there. This is a bit crooked. Like, everything is aligned, but aligned wrong, and they're on their own plan of symmetry. Chickens. And I remember this. It was very cold, and I put another t-shirt underneath my sweater, but then I gained this very chic layering. So I have my pajama, my t-shirt, and my sweater. It's great look. I looked 10 out of 10. And these are more chickens, and that's the green chicken. And this is that OC. I really like how empty this is. I know it feels like I wasted like a lot of space there, but I like the emptiness of it. And that strawberry. That's a good strawberry. Doesn't look like real strawberry, but I am vibing. I didn't do anything with that. I don't know what that is for. I didn't know anything about this either. You know those really tacky drawings that have realistic flowers taped on top? That's what this was supposed to be. I know they're tacky, but I wanted to make one out of paper, and in the end I thought, nah. I searched how to make the flowers, and it was very, very tedious. I have this guy, and he looks concerned. I would look concerned too if he was bigger than me. I don't know what his plans are. Maybe they're evil. Apparently I liked this specifically. So I never drew it like this ever again. You notice they have very different faces. I was searching, and I keep searching how I like drawing things. I don't have a specific way I like drawing them. That's why that happens. I have more strawberries. I guess I really did like that strawberry back there too. And we have these. From the feeling of them, they're all still done with the Crayola Super Tips. This one as well. It is indeed blue. I like the green on this one. I don't use green much, but I do like that specific green. I have more of him. I don't know why I said that. It's not his name. It's not anything. I guess I just wanted to use stickers. This is in ink. It has the granulation from my ink, so it's definitely in ink instead. Oh, and this has a nice vibe. It's so small. Nightmare fuel. Do not discuss the nightmare fuel. We'll just hide it back again. And I think I was watching Adventure Time or something, because it's those specific style. That or Hilda. Might be from Hilda as well. And then I wanted to see if I could design them first. And I have a Quati, and he was supposed to be a plumber, but I didn't choose the colors too good because they're kind of eating his hair and you can't see the face. So it's a bit annoying. And I kept doing it here as well. And I made him like human and then fully animal. And to be honest, I vibe with this one the most. This one's the cutest. These are just annoying to cut. This is the actual animal, and this is just cute. I don't know. I don't know what that is. This is a sticker from Issy, and just seemed like he's stuck in a strawberry, and I went with that, and I just drew the body. And he's the alligator from Issy. And there's one on my art card as well from these ones. This is my Azam, and this as well, because he seemed like the type of dude that would change out of his mandatory clothes into whatever the hell he wants. This is Bread, if anyone had any doubts. But good. I like that blue more, but I think this one fits better. Oh, and we were in voice chat, and we were supposed to draw props and stuff. We weren't calling them props. That's what I keep calling them, but it was supposed to be objects, but they degenerated into food eventually. And we have a capybara with a bird there, and trash panda there, and so it's straight, but initially I was drawing these and a stack of books. That I remember, and then these are very happy grapes. Oh, more of that street view drawing. I don't remember where that was. Must have still been somewhere in America due to how this looks. This feels a bit British to me. I don't know. I should have wrote. I didn't. It's still raining like in the previous picture here. But I really like this one down here. Looks very tired. I vibe with it, but this looks super tired. Maybe a bit bloody. It's not bloody, but the way I used the paint feels very bloody. It was just a stock image of a burger deconstruction, and I was drawing that for some reason. And more burgers, and more burgers. Maybe he is a burger. That's a plot twist. Everything is a burger. And these are just... This is actually the pocket. There's nothing in there. But these are the last 2 pages. And there are more of the street view thing. I've not done them in a really long time. But I kind of wish I did more of it. So yeah. From February to March. It's pretty short. It has a lot of pages, but this one took a short time. It was very doodly compared to the other ones. But here we are. Thank you for watching. Bye!